everybody, and welcome to Womiba Finance channel. My name is Onyinye, and if you are new here, welcome. And I'm appreciating your presence and your time for watching this video. Okay, today, many people asked questions about, cheap things. Because of the exchange rate, CAD, which is Canadian dollars. If you the forex exchange is much so high in Nigeria due to our economic problem, and I guess so it is for it's still the same thing for other African countries like Ghana, Togo, Burundi, South Africa, and Kenya, Uganda as well, Tanzania even. So now people want cheap tuition fee. And I normally say it's not about paying cheap tuition fee to move to Canada. It is about after paying these fees and after studying, what do you have? Because there should be ROI, which is return of investment, after you have changed all this currency and big currency and pay the school fees. There's something that you must get something in return. Okay, and that is why we are here today. We are here today to talk about the cheap school that after 12 months, they have entry route to PR within 12 months after you have finished your school, within time frame. I know that most African students are intelligent and most of us finish in time. So that's why I'm bringing this school to your notice. There's a school in Canada willing to offer you a route to PR. And the average tuition fee for postgraduate and undergraduate school are so okay. To compare with others, the average is from 10,000 Canadian dollars. So which is equivalent to, I wouldn't know, because, exchange rate, you should not, give exchange rate till the person is ready. But I know that is you'll be looking at close to 7 to 8 million, but the deposit is not more than 2 million, which is not more than 3,000 Canadian dollars. So whatever is your exchange rate today, I would like you to know that there's a school you can actually go that guarantee PR after 12 months and is a route to citizenship. That's a school, and that school is no other school than NBCC. And we'll look at it, and you will follow me to the school website, and we have to check it together so that I will not be telling you something that you don't want to, that is not ideal, or that is not right. You go to the school website with me and see the courses and see what you are getting yourself into. Why this school, you might ask? Because this school have a very good rate of employment of the old students. I think everything about them is above or close to 80 something or 90%. So there is that success rate, high success rate. This is what you should be checking in schools. The school, the employability statistics are so high for the old students. You should be checking it, because this school will be working with employers on the ground to make sure that their own students are recruited, given priority. You know what I mean? So these are what this school has put out, that they have 90% rate in most of the good things. And I would like us to look at it together so that you will be clear on what you are getting yourself into. Now, what is PR? PR is permanent resident, and it guarantees you stability. I always tell students going abroad to study, it is not about getting admission. There's one thing they call admission, and there's one thing called stability, and there's another thing called ROI. That's return of your investment, because obviously you invested to pay the school fees. So what are you getting in return? So if you are not able to answer this question, then don't apply, because you need to know your route after you've graduated, because you will say that you're a student before you do this, that you work and make this money. It does. No, 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 no. Nothing is like that. You don't stay in school and get your ROI. No, you will not, because there's a minimum time which you would work, and again there's a coursework which you will do, and you will do this. I know that some attend school 2 times in a week or 3 times in a week, but remember there's coursework. Remember there are many assignments. Remember that you've paid so high. You've paid so high to attend this school, to prepare for it. Even that there are a process course that we don't normally check, like getting your transcript, running around to get your results, running around to get everything, your reference and everything together, running around to get your IELTS when it is needed, and running around again to get all these things and prepare to travel, get your flight tickets and stuff like that. This running cost is money. And most of us don't stress, that fact that there's a hidden running cost when preparing to travel abroad for studies. And this running cost runs in millions. It is not like a small money that you will say that you will not feel it in your bank account. It runs in millions. And again, flight ticket is not for somebody struggling. Flight tickets, now is so much when you convert it to naira. So you have done all these things, and again, you now got admission. What is your ROI, return of investment? When you finish this school, are you guaranteed of job? Are you going to get PR so that you can stabilize, you can have some certain stability in the country? Because immigration is another thing that it affects our mental health, and it affects our well-being. So having all these things in mind, so which school is the best school? I will not say which school, but I will take you there. I will not tell you, but I will take you to see what I have researched and what I have found to be true. And again, they have very, very good employability rates after you have graduated, because they work with many big companies to get their students have some sort of preferential treatment, if I'll put it that way. Okay, let's see this school. I don't want to tell you about this school. I don't want to call it by myself, but we have to see it together. Let's go and see it. Okay, guys, we are here. So what's the name of this school? The name of this school is New Brunswick Community College. That's the school. So we are here. Look at the program, admission and finance, students, blah, 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 YMBC. So look at what they have put out. YMBC at the advantage, the education quality, applied research and innovation, entrepreneurship, experiential learning, Lobson Institute. Why choose MBC? Okay, let's see why we should choose MBC. I'm not the one telling you, it's the website telling you, but I'm taking like 4 students to this school. Yeah, I'm taking 4 students to this school. So now, of our 2021 graduates, look at, 20 of our 2021 graduates were employed within 1 year. So of employed graduates are working new Okay, the results are here. 92%, this is where I took, I was telling you that you should be looking at. They have good employability rates, of the past students. 93%, 92%. So it's quite good. So this is what I look out for. Okay. And they have just asked the 84% graduate from 2021 who are employed in work related to their education. Okay. NBCC is cost effective. This is where I will come, but we have to go to the international school fees because you are from international community. You are not going to be benefiting from this from what they have for their own students, like they call them home students. So you are coming from international community, but we'll go to the admissions and finances, then it will take us to that place. Let's go here. Okay. So let's check the English language requirements. Okay, scores must be received July 15th for programs starting September, by November 15th for programs starting January. Note, scores must be received. Okay, let's check the English. The applicant first language is English, which it is. Because I don't want to tell you all these things, but I'm telling you, you are seeing it now. English is our official language. A minimum of 3 years of secondary school education has been successfully completed in English within the last 2 years. Yes. A minimum of 1 year successful completion in a recognized post-secondary school institution has been in English within the last 2 years. Yes, Nigerians don't require IELTS in this school. The international English language testing, if you are coming from like countries that English is not, the minimum score should be 6.0. Even if you are in doubt, you can go and get the results. The minimum is 6 points with no subject test score less than 5.5. You see what I mean? So there are many things to love about this school. So let's go to the school fees, because this is where people, let's go to the full-time, because when you're an international student, you'll be coming, full-time. Okay, look at the school fees now. International students, 4,790. Winter, so both the school fees are 9,000. I was telling you 10,000 Canadian dollars. I just want to leave it at 10,000 because the conversion rate is so much in us. So after converting it, then you will get to that 10,000. So I don't like giving you like cheap prices now. So I want you to, when you are prepared, you will not make any mistake and you will not regret it. So this here now is the fees, the both first, this is because if you're starting in September, they call it fall term. But the domestic students, like home students, are paying this, but international students are paying this. And the deposit is quite cheap, it's £2,000. 2,000 Canadian dollars. Or even if you want to pay they have some subsidized rate if you go and read this thing, if you pay in full and all that, you will get some like some deduction if you pay everything in full. There's a place I read you get some deduction. None of my students paid on full, unfortunately, because things are hard in Nigeria. So none of my students paid in full. So I don't know. I didn't go to ask about that. But when I called the school last month, I was doing these things. So none of my students, they paid the deposit to enable them to get the admission and travel. So when they get there, they find a way to finish the payment. So you have seen it now. You can actually log in from your home and do the application by yourself and all that. They have a very good, if you send them email, they replies immediately. They have a very good this thing. I find them so easy. Like everything is so easy, and they have a very good ROI return of and 12 months pathway to your PR. They will place you in job in a 1 year. They have a 12 months apprenticeship, even if postgraduate and undergraduate is quite, they have many things to offer this school. So you have to log in and read it by yourself, all these things. So here I will be ending this video, and I wish you luck, and I want you to apply. If you have any problem, you know where to come, W2P, you ask your questions and I will answer it there. And I will always like to apologize for the screensaver I'm using because of my eyes. I'm using a protective screen. You can see these videos are not all that like so fantastic in this thing because of the screen I'm using in my computers, screen protection I'm using in my computers, and all that. So here we end this video, and I wish you luck. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.